In the last lecture, I have explained to you the logic of bubble sort. Again, see it. This is the flow of logic in bubble sort. In the first pass, what we are doing is we are comparing the first element with the second, second with the third, third with the fourth, fourth with the fifth. And what this will do is it will bring the biggest element at the bottom. So we are supposed to compare the adjacent elements, first with second, second with third, third, and in the process, if the first element happens to be bigger than the second element, then interchanging takes place. We had also learnt about the two methods that are used for interchanging the values of two array elements. Now, one thing is for sure, we need to have a loop that will take us from one pass to another. So we will have outer loop in which we will be working for the first time. That means we will be in the first pass, then second pass, third pass, and fourth pass. That will constitute your outer loop. But in each turn of outer loop, we people are supposed to go for comparisons. So comparisons, they will constitute your inner loop. So you can clearly see that in this process what will happen is the outer loop will be used for passes and inner loop will be used for comparisons. So now it will be quite easy for you to understand the logic of this program. This is the array, and here I am reading the values into the array. Now we come to this point. This is your outer loop, that is for passes. This is your inner loop, and you can clearly see the outer loop goes like this: I is equal to 0, I is less than 9. Why 9? Because the total number of elements, that is the size of the array, is 10. So we are going to have how many passes? n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1, 9. And in the inner loop, I have written j is equal to 0, j is less than 9 minus I. Now, the idea of writing this 9 minus I is, for the first time in 10 numbers, there are going to be 9 comparisons. But when we will switch to the second pass, that is the value of I will be incremented by 1. From 0 it will become 1. So that means that is an indication that we are entering into the second pass. And as you know, in the second pass, we are not going to have 9 comparisons, rather 8 comparisons. So 9 minus I, the value of I is 1, so it will become 8. So j is equal to 0, j is less than 8. Next time when the next loop will be, next turn of the outer loop will be entered, the value of I will be 2, condition will be tested, and 9 minus 2, 7. So that means in the third pass we are supposed to compare how many elements? 7 comparisons, and so on. And during the comparisons process, if along the line rj is greater than rj plus 1, so this is the process of interchanging the values of two array elements. But the interchanging will take place only if the first element is greater than the second element, because we are going for ascending order sorting. If this is to be descending order sorting, then in that case, instead of greater than symbol, we will use less than symbol. So that will convert this program into arranging the array elements in descending order. Again converting it to greater than symbol because we are writing this program for ascending order. So let me again explain you a bit. Suppose we are entering into this loop for the first time, outer loop, I is equal to 0, I is less than 9, condition is 2, j will be reinitialized, because this is the first time I will use the word initialized. J will be initialized with 0, j is less than 9 minus 0, 9, it will come down, and then r0 will be compared with r1 because this is j plus 1. And if this condition is true, interchanging will take place. Like for the first time in this example, r0 is 20 and r1 is 10. So interchanging has taken place. 10 will go up, 20 will come down. So again it will go up the last component of the inner loop. Plus plus j will make the value of j1. Now condition is 2. r1 will be compared with r2. j is 1. So j 1 plus 1 is 2. r1 is greater than add 2. If this condition is true, then interchanging will take place. It will go on like this, and the last comparison in the first pass would be if AR8 is greater than AR9. So when the value of j will reach 9, the loop will break because we have compared 9 times. Then it will go to the beginning of the last component of the outer loop. Plus I will make the value of I 1. I is less than 9 condition is true. J would be reinitialized with 0. And j is less than 9 minus 1 because value of I is 1. So how many comparisons will take place in the second pass? 8 comparisons. And it will go on like this. So finally I have once all the comparisons are complete, value of I will reach 9 and loop will break. Once the outer loop is broken, it will come outside the outer loop, and this is the place where I have got the values of this array printed so that we can see whether the correct ascending order sorting has taken place or not. So I am going to execute this program. This is the output. I have given 0 2 times, 0 0 1 2 2 2. I have given 2 times, 3 4 5 6 9. You can see the array is sorted. So let me tell you, had it been the program of arranging your array elements in descending order, I would have simply used the less than symbol instead of the greater than symbol. Let me execute the program now. I am giving the values like, suppose well, you can see the array elements, they have been arranged in descending order.